Hello guys. So this month is October and we have Halloween. 2 days ago Epic announced Make It or Keep It Real event. So I've decided to make the new version of my old procedural eye shader, and thankfully to Unreal Engine 5 in shader we have named root nodes, so the whole graph is much more easier to read and understand. Also, this shader with the scene that you saw will be available for all of my patrons, but at the end of month, because I'm willing to attend to this competition. So, the logic for an eye is kinda simple. We'll use radial gradient to make sort of mask for each component of an eye: sclera, iris, pupil, even veins. Then we'll use procedural noise node and make some patterns to apply over iris and the veins. Then, when we have those masks, we'll simply apply tint and combine everything together to have an eye. So, it may look realistic but not real. Sclera and iris will have separate roughness, and you may see even from this perspective that is kinda good. Few words about my shader. You may notice that my radial gradients and my noise patterns, they share the same UV tiling scale. So the ratio is 2:1, so my U channel is stretched. That's due to the model that I have here in Engine, the sphere. Without this one, actually my eye would look inappropriate. Also, to make the radial mask to be at the center, I need to sort of offset the center position of the gradient to 1.05 here at the center position. So if I project this eye on a plane, you may see how it looks. Unless you have your own model with the proper way of tiling, you need to have this sort of operation. Let's talk about masking first. Here we have the veins distribution. So you may see that we have this sort of mask, right? And the black area up here will go for our veins distribution, and this white up will go for the sclera, iris, and so. You also know that the veins start from the back of our eye. So to have the proper mask, we need to use 1- up here to have the veins mask. So that's how the veins mask is made, and this one we're gonna use this noise pattern up here. Next we have the sclera distribution. So the black area up here is for the sclera. The white up here will go for an iris. Iris contains of iris and iris contour. So you may see that, for instance, if we take a look at the iris distribution, it looks smaller than the sclera distribution. But if we use subtract from the sclera distribution and the iris distribution, we'll have the contour of our iris, this one. And we use this mask up here to have the contour color of our iris. Next we have pupil, and if we subtract iris distribution from the pupil distribution, we'll have the iris mask, this one. And this mask we're gonna use up here for the pattern of our iris noise. Let's talk about veins pattern. you may see that we have thick, big veins with smaller and thinner capillaries. We need to select the procedural noise node, and on the left you may see my setup. To have this sort of pattern, we should use a gradient texture-based function. We also need to switch on the tiling and use repeat size of 2. If we select repeat size 3, 6 and so, you may see that we have this seam. Levels control the thickness of the main veins and the capillaries. If the level is 1, we have less details and we only see those big and thick veins. But if the level goes higher, we'll see those details, the smaller capillaries. Also, you may notice that I have this setup up here and here, just because the noise node uses the vector 3 as its position. Next is our iris, and I'm not gonna show everything because it's the similar one. I just wanna show you the noise. So I use simple texture-based function with the level of 6 and output minimum of 1. Sorry guys, of 0. So power here is just to control what type of mask will be dominating, whether it's the detail or the main mask. Next is to use tint over our masks that we have here. So sclera mask multiplier by color, we go with the sclera. The same for the iris contour mask and for the pupil distribution. Next is to add all those masks, and I use it as the eyeball placed to the base color. So roughness is the last element. Roughness is measured from 0 to 1, where 0 means we have full reflections, and 1 we have the matte opaque material with no reflections at all. So if we combine iris mask with the pupil, we'll have this sort of mask, where the white one, the white one will be used for the iris roughness, and using 1 minus or the black area up here, we'll go for the sclera roughness. So if you multiply this mask over the 0.05 value, we'll have the iris roughness, which looks like the gray area here. And the same but opposite goes for the sclera. So if we add everything together, we'll have this sort of roughness. Just because the roughness of the iris and the sclera are different. Sclera has more roughness, so it means it has less reflections. So guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you like the result that you achieved. As always, please subscribe to my channel, leave your feedback, press the like button. I do have a Patreon page, so if you want to support me, please go ahead, and the link is under this video. And with this, see you next time, guys.